Alright, here we go. Now let's see if we can get past these things. There it is. Wrong button. Keep pressing the wrong button. Run. I guess it's time to go to the
No access
ground
back to the
floor?
lobby. Great. Only one way to go.
I can't hear the volume. This seems quieter than usual.
Sub-level?
Quick save here. I'm kind of confused what to do now. What does it say? How do we get to the menu? Get to the experiment site on sub-level 5. Find a way to get to the key card and gun by exploring the facility. So we just gotta explore the facility until we find what we need to find. We check the computer. Here, we read everything. And
I mean, that name is not very
gotta remember the
scientific.
controls.
Came up with that. Shadow. I run the lake house. This is my facility. Make some speeches and then fly back to New York. Espèce de crétin, prétentieux. The jackass thinks he's a fucking.
Oh, you know what? That's what probably moving the thing probably moves the thing out of the door, not just that one side. I figured the last time. Right there. I wasn't paying attention. I was wondering why I thought it only moved that over there. I was wondering why would they want me to open the door there and I can't get inside of it. So I wasted some time. Oh no, I thought that was an item. It's just a door. This is not how the story goes. make sure it's open.
I mean, that name is not
Make sure it's
very
open by
scientific.
closing that over there.
Yikes.
Alright. Gonna have to let that go for now. Oh no, I have to go this way. Ah, come on. How do I stop getting caught by these guys? Like there's no way to dodge it or something? I'm out of heals. Oh, gotta open the door again. Open the door.
I mean, that
Opening the door.
name is not very scientific. I mean,
Do a quick save so how they keep doing it. Let me check the computer again. Make sure we read all the emails. I don't know if it's an achievement or not. Gotta figure out a way to dodge. Oh, I can't close the door. Oh, I think I already came in here already.
How do I get in the room with that gun?
Close the door. Stay out there. I'll read that in a moment. I need some heals. Oh, okay, another password. Another password. Progress update number 5. Got the firing mechanism working. It is throwing the test projectiles a good distance. Turned out pretty nicely. The fittings between the grenade launcher and the custom components are a bit loose. No proper lathe here, but at least it works. Now I need some actual black rock for the test. I know there's some on sub-level 5, but the acting inventory supervisor doesn't get access to that floor. New weapon.
Okay. This
Number
should get me
3.
down to sub-level 5. And this should get me past any other problems.
So hopefully that will take out the
There was a
problem.
crack in the lake house. The Marmonts had let the lake in, but the water could not flow. It became trapped, stagnant, went bad. The truth was controlled here. The art was not art, just content for the experiment. The contrived overlap rebounded on itself, compressing, compounding, reflecting and refracting. An urban legend and a murder in constant imbalance, cause and effect hopelessly entangled. Arranged wrong, the dream logic flawed. The feedback loop doubled and redoubled, out of control. The pressure kept building, looking for a release.
Interesting. Open the door here. For information. Probably on the files.
Bingo. That keycard's gonna get me to sub-level 5.
Fortunately, Jules' key card went missing last night. Huge shame. On a totally unrelated note, I have a level 3 clearance card in my office, plus a lot of black rock. Been grinding the black rock down to powder and stashing around in a case any gets confiscated. Next step, weapons test using black rock powder. If successful, maybe send schematics to offsite teams. Good lean. Oh, power core. Password. Looking for the password. I think the number might be 03, maybe. Oh, paper.
There was a crack in the lake house. The Marmonts had let the lake in. Anti-paranatural projectiles that shatter on impact. Oh, 021219. Oh, was it 12?
Damn it.
It was 0212. 0212. 0212. 19. Hello, Carla. I have decided to reassign you from Project Romulus to Inventory Management. Your title will be changed from Senior Researcher to Acting Inventory Supervisor, effective immediately. You may find this change sudden, but I no doubt someone with an allergy like yourself would prefer to work alone in an inventory booth than out in the open where any dangerous pies may be waiting to hurt you. Perhaps some hard work will keep you from making any more unfounded HR complaints. Regards, Dr. Jules Marmont. Missing Black Rock. Attention staff, there's a significant amount of Black Rock missing from setup 5. I expect there is a misunderstanding and someone has taken it to another floor by mistake. If this is respond, the message will fix the problem. Black Rock is fresh metal. Also so much of it now with the oldest house being closed. Sensitive reminder, a gentle reminder that nut allergies are serious. Sounds all familiar. Little pies. Yeah. So opened it, but nothing of significance.
Finally! Something works on these bastards.
Reload. It took forever though to load up. I freaked out a little bit. It was taking too long. But luckily it still got it. The blast radius was enough. Just looking for any kind of items to pick up. Do a quick save here. And let's open some doors. Before we go down,
The shadow had changed Jules Marmont into a hostile, paranatural entity. That made everything simpler. No arrest, no paperwork. I could put him down like the monster he was.
Sublevel 2.
gonna check it. I can't remember which ones had the. I don't remember which room had the, which level had the level 3 doors. We're gonna go floor by floor, room by room.
Lane was found dead in his cell this morning. It's an unfortunate setback. But when a door is closed, a window is opened. I believe that's the saying. Lane may be gone, but he left us with a goodbye present. a final piece of art. This piece is different. It's raw emotion, pure truth. He put everything he had into this one. Literally. Every reading we take is off the charts. This is what we have been waiting for. It is the key. I will achieve what no one has before me. Not darling, that arrogant shit. Not my selfish harpy or the wife.
So, we have a painter and a painting that can talk. Clearly connected. But Lane was dead before any of this even happened.
I never needed any of it. The fools will finally see me for the genius I am.
Trying to decide if I want to waste a bullet or not. Or if he'll just disappear on his own. It's a tough decision. Waste a bullet on this guy. Yeah, I guess I'll waste a bullet. Reload. And then Dr. Jules Marmont, co-head research to Project Rumna's staff. Project Artemis. As head of research at the Lake House, it's important that I informed all of proceedings at the facility, please. Since the other Dr. Marmont is failing to provide me with details about her team's progress, I ask that all you seek information from members of her team. Anyone who comes with me with details of the Project Artemis' current progress will be rewarded. Regards. Was it worth it? Nah, it wasn't worth the bullet. Unless there's some achievement for reading all the papers. Open? Yep. One of the elevators there. Unless it shifts somewhere else. A little quick save. Okay, I think that's all of the level 3s. Double check the computer. Gotta try to make it to the elevator. Run, run. Elevator. Then we'll head to level 3 and then the levels below that. Leave no stone unturned.
Sublevel 3.
Run. Oh. Safe for now. Alright. Just double checking. Can't remember which doors had the level 3 clearance. Now, then we can move to the next level. First, we need to find the elevator. Run! Stop doing that. Dodge. Run, why staying still? Run. Okay, now let's go to the next level. Oh, I think we're supposed to go to -5, but we'll take it level by level.
Please hold. This is not level 4.
What do you know about Rudolph Lane?
The Marmonts were holding a painter here. Rudolph Lane. Does that ring a bell?
The shape of a man.
I
you're
think
Rudolph.
you are, or were, Rudolph Lane.
Himself, a self-portrait. Make them see.
Look, I might be able to help you. But I need information, cooperation.
No brush. Just
Rudolph Lane was dying. Both murderer and victim. Red hues ran down his hands. Was it scarlet or cadmium? Too vivid to be maroon. Names don't matter, he decided. Color was pure. Inspiring. For the first time in years, he wanted to paint. A self-portrait. To say goodbye. No. To make them remember. To make them see what they did. He slapped his hands against the wall to steady himself. He began from there. No brush, just himself. The strokes were crude, violent. The pain, misery, and hate he'd endured there. The fire in his eyes and hands and bones all spread into the shape of a man. It was quick. Natural. Like a heart attack. He slumped down to the floor, smiling at the anger he left smeared across the wall.
Sublevel 4.
Probably nothing. I don't see any paint. Let's go down lower level.
Oh, nice office.
Waiting. That's enough waiting. Down to the next level. Check for items. Definitely need to heal. Oh, I'm just looking at her jacket. I was wondering if it was anything similar to Silent Hill 2 remake. If you see blood on the jacket, they needs to be healed. But I healed and the paint's still on her, so I think it's just cosmetic. Did that door open the door? I'm not sure if that's a glitch. Go to the door.
Come on.
Oh, that's not good. Make sure everything's loaded. Antlers. Checking for items at the moment. Looking for items. Not worried about the monsters that are gonna pop up randomly. Got my flashlight ready. Eesh, where's that coming from? Ah. Reload. Oh, there it is. I'm stuck. Don't want to waste any more bullets. As long as I have enough room, don't want to waste the bullets. Oh, there it is. Oh, come on. I was too worried about the...
Okay, black rock powder. Need to keep an eye out for more of these.
Alright. At least we have an idea.
Come on.
I know, right? Come on. I don't remember where the items were. Oh, we need some flashbangs. Oh, we don't got none.
Diana sat in her office.
This thing won't stay down.
They won't stay down. Reload. Reload. Alright, everything's loaded. Checking for items. Alright, we can move on. Oh, let me check the table. We're supposed to be over there, not there. Checking for items. At my peril. guess I can't go over there. Or can I? No, I can't. So the room changed. Let me do a quick save first. Little tricky. Little tricky. Get back to it. I'll read this later in the video. A lot of reading. Pause to read. Things seem a little too dire to read. Or maybe that's the best time to read, when things are dire. I'm trying not to dire right now. Can we turn the light back on? Let me check with the light on.
The lake house was underwater. The Marmont's ambitions had finally been realized. Jules had dangled the painting like a lure and hooked an ocean. Their machines couldn't hold it. A fault in the system. The water rushed in, filled it until it was ready to burst. All their successes and failures had led them here. The work had made them into monsters. But the lake house was still theirs. It always would be. They could feel an outsider trespassing in their labs. "I know you're here," they called out to the dark. They hunted floor by floor. They wouldn't let the intruders stop their progress. This was their home, their beloved tomb beneath the waves.
Oh, forgot to move the letters. Oh. Where's the password? Yep. Oh. Password's right there. Good. 6, 8, 5, 2, 9, 8. Official complaint. I received your formal complaint about Jules' behavior. You claim he's maliciously keeping research material away from your team, but he says that he's simply been misplaced. I understand you're frustrated, but I recommend giving his team a week or so to find the pages. Return them to your team. If the issue persists at this point, we'll discuss your desire to escalate the issue. Does that sound agreeable? Sincerely, Harry Kingston. Abandoned project. You can't forbid anything. You're not going to keep me from the most important work of my life. If you're too much of a coward to keep pushing ahead, then I'll finish what we set out to do here alone. We have plenty of ongoing lines of research. I suggest you pick one and leave Wake's writing to me. You always need me more than I needed you. No, Diana, I'm looking for the page right now. Constant imbalance, out of control, a crack in the lake house. If we continue with this research, we will lose our facility. Perhaps more than that, what is the point of succeeding if we are dead? I'm head of research, and I forbid you from proceeding. Don't pretend you're worried about them, Jules. You're just looking out for your own ass. The fact that these pages are detailing future events means are the correct method. We have to learn how to harness their power and dictate events to meet our goals, not Wakes, whatever those may be. The ATDs are producing better and better results. We just need to keep doing the work. Diana, considering the details on the new page we have found, I believe we need to abandon the research into Alan Wake's writing. We must not endanger our staff. Regards, Dr. Jules Marmont. Letters from Darling. No, he refused. You know, protocol does not allow this sort of thing, and he says he will be making a trip to the lake house to check in on us soon. Like we're children. This is very bad for our reputation, Diana. Please, if you have an idea like this, come to me first. What did you say? Was it approved? What did he say? Was it approved? Diana, I received a letter from Darling about requests you made to bring in live subjects. What were they thinking? Do you know how that looks? Oh. The hour is almost up.
Deep
Just
breaths,
keep looking.
deep breaths.
Yes, deep breaths.
Clock stopped, and another shoe was dropped. What a mess. What a mess. Deep breaths. 6 deep breaths.
Follow-up report. On the morning of Redacted, this musician held at the lake house for research purposes, we discovered missing from her cell. Security footage of the cell the night before was damaged by electrical interference of an undetermined nature. Redacted, known professionally as Redacted, has produced a song called 6 Deep Breaths. During her time at the lake house, that was considered very promising as research material, but Dr. Marmont and Dr. Marmont somehow used her song to orchestrate her escape. Efforts to find Redacted were brief, with any writer research considered unacceptable risk to the lake house mandate of confidentiality. Actions to be taken. An investigation is currently ongoing as to whether our staff at the lake house were involved in the disappearance. Redacted. An investigation is currently ongoing as whether the subjects used the song they created as a redacted means of escape. All materials related to the work produced by the Redacted will be stored in the archive for future reference. Online checks for the public reappearance of Redacted are to be performed weekly. Known web addresses associated with Redacted in the past. Known addresses with para-utilitarian AWE activity. Redacted. The thishouseofdreams.blogspot.com. Blah blah blah. Redacted. SirenSociety.io, Redacted, Blessed, Redacted. For the up-to-date full list, refer to Redacted. Definition of art, a study. To truly comprehend the thresholds within Cauldron Lake, we must first understand its attraction to art. However, even the definition of art, as it varied as the range of crafts that fall under the name. To that end, we must open a track to research dedicated to defining and quantifying art, ultimately rendering the concept into a unit of measurement. To begin, let's not try to understand humanity's definition of art, but rather Colton Lake's preferences. Past cases of Colton Lake's threshold affected reality have centered on writing. Wait, 2010, cinematography as expected through not directly confirmed, Zane 1970. What about other mediums? We will need to test the viability of painting, poetry, music, photography, sculpting, dance, and so on, not to mention the myriad of genres or methods within each medium. And what about crafts outside of the most common artistic expression? Does any act of creation on a high level expertise merit title of art? Baking, woodworking, etc.? What about non-physical mediums? Why is music an art and philosophy is not? Does something become art due to its medium, its quality, or perhaps simply through the intent of expression, or an equation made up of all three? What would the other order of importance? What threshold must each factor reach for the equation to succeed?
September 13th, 2023. Notes regarding the concept of the tortured artist. A romanticized image of the sensitive artistic temperament.
Can't hear. I can't hear.
But the aggregate data shows his art's viability score trending upward over time. If Jules hadn't neglected to hold regular psychological exams, then we could have quantified the subject's emotional state, creating a sort of distress rating to compare against the art's score. I'll make this a sub-goal of my study of Edward Booker. Once we set the variables and establish a control reading of his art and mental state, then we can begin inducing negative emotion. Limited food and water, perhaps. An increasingly tight living space. This is how Jules lost his subject, though.
Deep breath, deep breath.
Need to be careful not to leave any sharp objects in Booker's cell.
I didn't hear anything because the song was
Clock
playing.
stopped. And another shoe was dropped. What a mess. Deep breath.
Okay, now we can turn the light off.
Some big experiment tomorrow. I can't find the details anywhere. That bastard is hiding them.
This doesn't look
All
like
those
his style.
years, he steals credit for my ideas and my work, and now he's scared of being plagiarized? Oh, that is really fucking rich, Jules. Oh, and he's reportedly misplaced the manuscript pages I need for my work. Suddenly, the exact pages that I need to reference have just vanished. He is actively impeding critical bureau research. I mean, if he can do that, then what is stopping me from going down to that lab? And I don't know, just inverting the amplifiers or misaligning the receivers or both. It's the same thing in principle. He booked the lab. Some big experiment tomorrow. I can't find the details anywhere. That bastard is hiding them. All those years, he steals credit from my
Dr.
ideas
Casper
and
Darling,
my work.
FBC
And now
Head of
he's scared
Research,
of being plagiarized?
to Dr.
Oh, that is
Lamont.
really fucking rich,
Something
Jules.
to get you started. I
Oh,
couldn't
and
stop
he's
thinking about this new
reportedly
direction for the
misplaced
Nick House after I got back
manuscript
to
pages I
New
need for
York.
my work.
How pivoting
Suddenly,
to researching
the exact
threshold,
pages that
redacted
I need
reality
to reference had
manipulation
just
effects wasn't
vanished.
too much of a shock
He
for
is
you.
actively
It has seemed like
impeding
your work
critical
on
bureau
contaminant
research.
was stalling, so I
I mean,
decided
if he
you
can
all
do
could
that,
use a fresh start.
Then what is stopping
Here's something
me
you can
from
get you
going
started.
down to
Some
that
drawings
lab?
made by a certain
And I don't know,
redacted
just
a while
inverting the
back
amplifiers or misaligning the receivers
found
or
attached an
both.
envelope test for any reaction that may
It's the
trigger
same
within the
thing
shadow.
in principle.
Still don't like how unscientific that name is. You can designate the artist as P6 in your
Book
record.
the lab.
I expect regular
Some big
updates. Go
experiment
team,
tomorrow.
Dr. Darling.
I can't find the details anywhere. That bastard is hiding them. All those years, he steals credit from my ideas and my work, and now he's scared of being plagiarized? Oh, that is really fucking rich, Jules.
Yeah.
Oh, and he's reportedly misplaced the manuscript pages I need for my work. Suddenly, the exact pages that I need to reference have just vanished. He is actively impeding critical bureau research. I mean, if he could do that, then what is stopping me from going down to that lab? And I don't know, just inverting the amplifiers or misaligning the receivers or both. It's the same thing in principle.
I think that's it.
A light switch cord.
The lab. Some big experiment tomorrow.
Quick lesson on
I can't
light
find the
switch
details
cords.
anywhere.
If you find one, pull it
Bastard
3
is hiding
times.
them. All those years, he steals credit from my ideas and my work.
The Ocean View Motel is a dimensional intersection. The doors from the lobby can lead anywhere. But
what happened to your
I didn't
head?
end up in the lobby this time, which was definitely unusual.
And then she broke her neck. Are you okay, ma'am? Like you had did a 180 there. Are we at the old house?
Panopticon? But the Panopticon isn't headquarters. Yeah.
I'm outside in a forest. The sun is shining. Birds are calling. I feel dirt beneath my feet. A breeze. Everything smells like rain. My face. Birds are flying past. Leaves rustle in the wind. The forest. Not here. Sunlight. Trees everywhere.
Who was P6? Who are
I'm
you?
Agent Kieran Estevez, Federal Bureau of Control. Identify yourself.
It's quiet.
Who are you?
It's been a long time since I've seen anyone.
Are you Rudolph?
There's a sign over there for the Panopticon. The Panopticon's only in New
Panopticon?
York, in HQ. Is this the oldest house?
I think that's where I am.
So you are inside the oldest house. Is anyone else alive?
I can't.
It's a waste of time.
Why are you in a
This is an
cell?
FBC containment unit. Why is the Bureau detaining you?
I'm where I belong.
Everyone I meet here is either a painting or a paracriminal.
What happened to
Hey,
what happened
this is
at
important.
HQ?
FBC headquarters went dark 4 years ago. What exactly happened in there?
We were attacked. No, no, not again. Not yet. No, 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 no.
Hey, stay with me. Stay with me.
Okay. Okay.
What
But what?
attacked the oldest house? I need to know.
Something's changing. Outside. Can you feel it? I can hear it. It's getting worse. You can't stay, can you?
Hold on. For Will and Tristan, I need to know if I can.
Tell Jesse I tried. I really did.
Felt wrong.
He booked the lab. Some big experiment tomorrow. I can't find the
At least my voice
details
is back to
anywhere.
normal.
That bastard is hiding them. All those years, he steals credit from my ideas and my work, and now he's scared of being plagiarized? Oh, that is really fucking rich, Jules.
Can we make it? Can we make it to the save? Run! Alright, I think... Let me check the time. Yep, 1 hour is up. Take a quick break.